And now, Reverend Jennifer. Oh, yes. Message and meditation.
Yes. I'm all ready now. So we are talking. Can I turn it on? Am I on? And now? Okay. Hit the button, hit the button. So abundance. So everyone has been using their abundance journals. I have not. However, I have been paying attention. And one of my stories this past 3 weeks has been that careful what you pray for, everything unlike it will show up. So at my other job, going into this month, it was very exciting. We got news about a big grant we were going to get, and I got notice of what I understood, that we were going to get something like $300,000 this year from one of our customers. And then last week, I was told that, no, that's really the container, but what's in the container is $31,000. So at first I was very kind about it. I was very kind. And I thought of the lesson. What's the lesson? I have the container. So now I need to attract the money to fill that container. So what is your container? I invite you to look through your journals if you brought them with you today. And what have you noticed over the last 3 weeks? Anybody have anything they want to share? And how has it showed up for you?
How it showed up for me is, I had things planned and scheduled for some money we're going to put in, but it was going to conflict with my family coming in this next week, so the cosmos just adjusted my schedule with abundance and allowed me the opportunity to work and get something done prior to my family coming in next week, so that my slate can be clear and I'll have plenty of time to just get into the family, which I don't see often enough. So that, in my mind, is
Oh, definitely, yes. Thank you for sharing. Abundance of time. That's right, the universe working for you to keep things in the flow. Anybody else have anything to share? Dan?
Well, I have a history of testing products, water meter you have in the house, which has something to do with some research I did for the utilities. So anyway, I bought a computer-controlled door lock for my front door. And it didn't have all the features that were said in there. So I communicated with the company and told them I was going to get a refund, but I was very, careful about it, and they appreciated that. So first they offered me half off, and then when I told them I'd done this testing, they're sending me a brand new lock with a new model, and my job is to test it.
Outstanding! Way to go!
So anyway, it's just a matter of being businesslike and courteous,
Right? Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing, Dan. That's a great one. Yeah. So we've been talking about different parts of prosperity and abundance. And one of the things last week that Reverend Candy shared, which I really like to remember, is about the open hand. And that's the givingness so that we can receive more. And there are no limits. And to feel it. She talked about to feel it. And that's part of what I want to talk about today. One of the books my husband got at COAS, he loves to go to COAS, and he comes up, he finds wonderful books. And this one is the Findhorn Book of Everyday Abundance. And in the book, it's talking about congruence. Being in line with. So we talk about we want abundance and prosperity. Our thoughts, words, and actions. And our feelings. To be in line with abundance and prosperity, and it's showing up in our lives. It begins here. We all know people who say one thing and do another. Perhaps they want to be healthy but smoke cigarettes. Or perhaps they want to attract a new job but never look in the paper or online. Wanting something and not following through is like ordering pizza and not giving your address. Or giving the wrong address. The universe, contrary to what some people think, does do delivery. But it needs to know exactly where to take what's been ordered. What I'm encouraging you to do is create an energy field around what you want that is so clear and congruent. It would be like a neon sign that flashes, the pizza belongs here. So, God, the universe spirit, whatever you call it, is willing to give us whatever we want all the time. Through our own confusion, guilt, and unconsciousness, we get in the way. However, when every aspect of our being is in alignment with what we want to create, then the path to creation is smooth, uncomplicated, and swift. Being congruent creates a strong magnetic field that can actually pull in what we want to create. We don't have to do much in the external world because the power of this magnetic force will do it for us. This is law. Many times during the classes I took to become a spiritual mind, CSL practitioner, Reverend Bonnie, who was teaching the class, would give examples of people who would come to her and say, I want the perfect job, but I don't know what it is. And her reply was, what does having the perfect job or career feel like to you? Is it going to your desk and being in a cubicle and punching on the computer every day and then just getting up and go to lunch, come back, get up and go home? Or is it coming into your job going, oh, good, I get to do this today, and it's going to be so cool. I have this opportunity to try this thing, or I can show my boss how the idea I had for this thing, and being excited about what you're doing. That's energy at work for you. So what is your energy around the other areas of prosperity and abundance? We think about having a huge bank account. There's nothing wrong with that. What does that look like when you have $3 million in your bank account. What does that look like? What does that feel like to you? For myself, I would feel fearful. What if I don't spend it right? You always hear these stories about people who win the lottery and then 3 years later they're broke. Do I feel like I need to go to classes to learn how to spend it well or invest it well? Am I going to hold on to it tightly? I don't think so. Am I going to be a good steward with those monies? That creates some fear. So then I'm repelling that showing up for me in my life. When I was at my other job working and trying to figure out how I was going to build up the work that we did, there were so many unknowns for me. However, I still stepped forward and said, yes, we can do this, we can do this, I can do this. Really, because it only affected me. I was the only employee at the time. Now we have a staff. And I have to think about them now, as what I am doing is going to affect them as well. So now sometimes I'm not as sure when I'm taking that step to say yes to another opportunity for a grant or some monies or another project, because I have to ensure that they're taken care of also. And I think that's part of what is creating this piece of stagnation that happened this month. That fear kind of creeping in. So for me to sit and be part of my prayer and meditation, to know nothing has really changed. Nothing has changed. The universe has said yes, 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 and only my fear has crept in. Because I know and understand I am fully supported in everything that I do. By those people, by the universe. My soul knows. And the work that I do at Unity of Las Cruces is even more so lifting me up, knowing that the words I speak have some impact. And given with love and kindness, expanding more. And that also is prosperity and abundance. The expansion of the relationships in your life, the expansion of the joy you're finding in your life. We have talked about this a couple of times at board meetings and with some of the other members of the community. The energy shift that has happened since our music has expanded here. It lifts us up, and I thank you so much. How grateful we are.
We're grateful.
And that's the circle, right? It's the circle. You're feeding us, we're feeding you, and we're all expanding even more. That's what abundance is. In every area, look and see if it feels stagnated. Why does it feel stagnated? Do you have a little fear? Fear of success is real. So if you see that creeping into some area that you want to see expand, look at it. What is that about? You're thinking you're going to fail, you think you're going to disappoint someone, you think you're going to turn into a bad guy because you're successful and you have money. Your friends aren't going to like you anymore. It might easily go away. This cycle is part of us figuring out what is in us to heal, to attract more good. That's really what it is. Being open to the good, and if there's anything blocking that, work on that. Listen for that still small voice. Go back to your 12 powers, all these wonderful tools that just support us with doing that. And when we know we're all learning. We're all learning. The feelings need to be in alignment with what our desires are. So if there's something that's not showing up for you in your life, what are your feelings about it? How are you? One of the examples they give in congruence. Now I lost my place. That's what happens when you move your bookmark. There we go, congruence checklist. This is an example of questions, ask questions on the context of someone who wants to create a loving, committed relationship. Am I acting as if I already have what I want? For example, if I want to attract a loving, committed partner, am I acting as a loving, committed partner to myself and to those I love? Is there any part of me that isn't loving and committed? Is being loving and committed showing up in every thought I have through each day? Prosperity and abundance. Am I acting like I have abundance? Am I feeling like I have abundance? Am I saying I have abundance? Candy mentioned last week, talk plenty, from Myrtle Fillmore. Talk plenty, think plenty. If you are having thoughts of lack or not enoughness, turn it around. There's enough to share and to spare. If you have millions of dollars, I can also have millions of dollars. If you've got loving relationships, I can have loving relationships. We can all have loving relationships. Because if Doug writes a beautiful song, that doesn't mean Melody can't. We'll take you two as an example. There's enough of everything because it's energy. And we attract what we are. If I am acting like I have abundance, abundance continues to show up for me in my life in all areas. And time is one of the big ones for me. I used to have to be somewhere all the time. I used to always say, I've got to be on time. And it used to just drive me crazy if I was late. I don't wear a watch, and I don't check my phone all the time. And I get to where I need to be in the perfect time. It might not be right at 8 o'clock. However, it is the perfect time. And my schedule shifts around because everybody else knows what my schedule is, apparently, and they figure it out for me. Thank you, universe. I am blessed. So, this week, keep it in your consciousness. Are you thinking and feeling the same way about your abundance and prosperity? And now we'll do a meditation on congruence. Being congruent. As we close our eyes and settle in, comfortable, supported, quieting the mind, our breath, grateful for our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Relax. Bring to mind something you dearly want to create. See it out there in the world. Get a strong sensory picture of it. The colors, smells, textures. Create it as clearly as you can. Now imagine you're bringing this desire towards you. See it coming into you, coming into your mind, your emotions, your body. Imagine every cell in your body recalibrating with the fact of this desire now being true, now being a part of you. See its manifestation written on your bones and being sung from every beat of your heart. Become totally at one with the energy of what you desire. Create complete vibrational congruency. Bask in this congruency for as long as you can. That wonderful feeling of having this created in your life. When you come out of the meditation, bring the feeling with you carry it out into your life with every breath, every word, and fill each and every action with its truth. Think about the area of the body that's vibrating because of this creation. The true manifestation of all the experiences you are having, because this has become real. This is in your life experience now. The joy, the excitement, the happiness, the love. Carry it out with you into your life with every breath, every word, and fill each and every action with its truth. As we bring our awareness back into this space, remembering that feeling, remembering that experience, knowing it is real, right here, right now. When you're ready, open your eyes.
This week's special music is Melody Birds.
Well, thank you. My friend Monica Gomez wrote this song. She's an amazing singer, songwriter, and guitarist in El Paso. Today, I have chosen to sing it a cappella. I have seen the red gold light of day outline purple mountains as I pray. How can I not know you love me? How can I not know you are the way? I have watched the white moon in the night, tapestries of mist move through her light. How can I not know you love me? How can I not know that all is right? I stand here on this tilting planet with my head thrown back to feel your breath. As surely as the earth flies through black space, I'm moving closer to my death. Each moment a gift, each moment a gift. I have felt the warm blue summer rain wash dusty leaves to emerald once again. How can I not know you love me? How can I not hear you call my name? I touched a bright orange petal and just smiled at rolling fields of poppies growing wild. How can I not know you love me? How can I not know that I'm your child? I stand here on this tilting planet with my head thrown back to feel your breath. As surely as the earth flies through black space, I'm moving closer to my death. Each moment a gift, each moment a gift. How can I not know you love me? And thank you, Monica.